Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the 1940 Axis operations after completing 939. We'll once again be playing this on General since there is still no slider to lower prestige amount. And I still don't want to create super soldiers for the enemy, no matter how potentially easy the game might become. Just don't really feel like playing that way. So as long as they don't have that slider, I guess I'll be playing on general difficulty. I would gladly play with minus 90% prestige or something, but it's just, I guess it's just not an option in this game, so too bad. Anyway, let's get started then. We're still playing under the same conditions, so maximum combat randomness, Ironman, and Europe on the Shoestring. So let's get started. This is my Spanish Civil War. Weird that you get to import that. Oh well. So we'll be going through Norway, France, I believe Britain, and afterwards some of the Balkans. I believe only Greece. Where we're gonna pretend like the Germans were the ones it's invading Greece, probably. Unless they learned from their mistake to no longer do that kind of ridiculousness. Where, you know, in Finland, those forces were suddenly gone. Anyway, let's start with the same one. So modernization, inefficient supply, and I had anti-air, veteran, deadly grasp, and trophies of war, I think. Sure. All right. It appears the situation in Norway requires our immediate intervention. The invasion is not going to plan, and our forces have been rushed from Denmark to reinforce the invasion. Our planned leave has been postponed. What a surprise. And our transports have been redirected from Copenhagen to join the operation to seize Oslo. As ever, I will do my best to explain the tactical situation we have once again been thrust into. But time is of the essence, so I'd better brief you immediately. Capture 3 victory hexes, then all of them. Protect at least 3 grounded BF-110s. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. The reason for our emergency redeployment is that the primary invasion force has been intercepted. They were destined for the Norwegian capital of Oslo when they started taking fire from what we thought was an unmanned fortification. High Command redirected our transports with impressive speed, but it is clear our arrival to this battlefield is very late. KMS Blucher is burning and their sailors have already begun to abandon ship. I'm afraid there's probably nothing we can do for them. Therefore, our focus must be on assisting the airborne troops at Fornebu. These advanced forces have been fighting around Fornebu for so long their BF-110 escorts ran out of fuel and were forced to land. The objective of their attack was to take Oslo's main airfields and force the city to surrender without a protracted fight. There's still time to help them succeed in their mission if you can reinforce their positions quickly enough. I recommend we send a number of our own paratroopers to assist, backed up by our aircraft as soon as they're in range of Fornebu. The skies have not been cleared of Norwegian fighter biplanes though, so any Junkers 52s we send should be accompanied by BF-109's escorts to reduce losses from any interceptions. So while our aircraft fly to Fornebu, our remaining ground forces will need to fight their way up along the coast of the fjord. But be warned, without the KMS Blucher or any destroyers providing escort, our landing craft will be easy prey to Norwegian mines and warships. 2 victory for Germany, and we get a hero which has double move, which is gets 2 move actions per turn without increasing the number of movement points. Okay. I'm not too sure whether we can move, attack, move. But let's... I would like to dump everything in the reserve, actually. There we go. Alright, so for this battle I'm gonna be purchasing a few extra units, namely 2 BF 110Cs at maximum overstrength. This mission requires some, I guess, refined tactics, so to say. We have, yeah, let's get that second one as well. Reason why I'm buying 2 of these is that your airplanes from this airfield cannot go all the way up here, or the bombers at least, and the fight. Well, the Junkers 87s and the BF 109s cannot go there from this airfield. So if you want to assist the units that are up there from the get-go, you need to get these 110Cs. And I'll be placing them down here for a very specific reason. So another thing is that I actually want to save the KMS Blucher, and I'm sure there are multiple ways to do it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take from the artillery the double attack hero, and I'm going to be putting that on a maximum overstrength Junkers 87B. And there we go. So I'll just let's actually take a quick peek here, because I think this only applies to adjacent enemy friendly units. Yeah, I'm just looking for heroes which allow me to get better attack. I'm quite sure I do have them. No, I don't need to ignore entrenchments. The thing that I'm looking for is Fierce Fighter, because I think that that should also trigger there. I'm not sure actually. I'm really not sure. So this thing has a movement of 11. So if we count basically from this side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what I want to do is I want to put these in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, also pull them back. And I'm gonna take from another artillery, yeah, this one, lethal attack. You need to be unassigned too, because I actually need to assign that to this. I'll just do it now because for whatever reason you cannot put heroes on units in reserve. I have really no clue why. I think that's a bit silly, but I'm quite sure it will. Such a thing will never get fixed anyway. So there's no use complaining about it either. Let's upgrade to the Junkers 88 all the way to maximum strength, and I'm going to give this guy lethal attack. Now the reason why this guy is here is to take out the anti-aircraft. So that should help. Okay. So another problem is that if I have only 2 units at this airfield, the bomber is going to move back to this hex. And what happens when it moves back to this hex? Well, it cannot bomb the Oscarsborg, because that would put it a range or a distance 12, whereas, yeah, it can't. So I need to put a couple of other air units in this area so that when they return, they will return to that actual spot. And for that reason, I need to put one back, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they should then go back to the original spot because this is all filled up now. Okay, so now that we've gotten that taken care of, that's the Air Force, let's go for the rest of the units. So one other thing that I want to do, first of all, is to buy paratroopers. So Fallschirmjäger, let's get them to max overstrength. And once this is defeated, I will take the paratrooper and land right in the center, taking the supply hex, and I believe that should also supply my unit. And then all these other guys will be encircled because I also own that hex. And I'm looking to get an extra powerful unit here. I think that within the allotted time they'll be able to take care of all of that, so there's no real need to give it any heroes. Second, I want to get the Azul infantry and I really want to beef it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unassign Oladir from these. And let's see, because currently they have Tenacious Defender, which is fine, and River Assault. I'm not overly excited about River Assault. I'd rather go for Ignore Entrenchment. So I'm gonna unassign that and give them Oladir and Ignores Entrenchment. And I also want to overstrength the Azul infantry all the way up to 20. And the Azul infantry, yeah, I'm putting them on the airfield because I'm gonna send them all the way up there to assist. Sure. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's work on some of the other things. So I want to send at least one artillery up, just a regular artillery, nothing special. And the only thing that I want to do is unassign Fast Learner and give it to these. There we go. Yeah, anyway, let's go back here. Definitely still want to get these with shock tactics back, and this one. So at this point we have one artillery that's gonna move up and two artillery that are going to be down here. Next, which awards do you have? Okay, 2 times soft and 1 times hard, huh? At any rate, let's at least take both of these. That's 65. Yeah, sure. Do I need them up there? No, I don't really think so. Let's have both of them down here. And then I will definitely take one Pioneer and one Infantry. And let's see which heroes I still have to assign. River Assault. Double move. How useful is that gonna be? I mean, if you have double attack, it's probably a good idea to give them double move too, because then if they bomb one thing, they could technically move and bomb another. I think. Let's just test that out and see how it works. I think double move is might be very good depending on how that goes. Okay, I think that should be it. I'd say so, yeah. Let's start with you. Should increase my damage potential, and it does look like it. Down to 3. With an average 4 damage per hit, I can see that fort being destroyed on the next turn already. Sweet. Okay, so that's dead in one go. The AA at least. Let's... I don't actually own these currently. So what I should do... Attack, take the airfield. And since it is difficulty level, prestige is a non-factor. Did I just really not take it? Wow. That's actually really bad. Okay, wow. I did not take the supply axe. That is unbelievable. Well, that's the RNG for you. Alright, now that I've decent vision of these guys, I also know how to move the paratroopers, or the Azul infantry out there. Yep, embark. And they really should be safe here, I think. Yeah. They can drop next turn. Let's just see what kind of suppression. Should be enough. For you. Ah, yeah, the deployment of these guys was unfortunate indeed. Let's just make sure we get rid of these guys then. And not do any funny business. That's fine. Alright, let's just take a peek. Yeah, obviously they have planes there. Only these guys at 1 strength. I might just as well start bombing here. Probably nothing else that can get close. Let's just be honest. Like, I don't think it's gonna be useful to try and move the artillery around. So let's just take this and stay out of sight. At least I think they're out of sight. They shouldn't see them, I just took it. The rules for this game are a bit confusing in the sense that the enemy can still see stuff that they saw the previous turn, and that can be a bit confusing. They still went for it. That was dumb. No clue. Okay, so they're attacking 4 damage. Wow. Yeah, see, they can still see it. Even though it was definitely out of their vision range, and yeah, whatever. So if I took a city, they can still see that whatever is on the city the turn afterwards. I don't know why they did that. I remember in the last Panzer Corps, if they just immediately did not have any vision on it, they just couldn't see it anymore. And I thought that for the AI... come on. Give me a break. This is exactly what I was talking about. So now I need to... move. Like... Are you kidding me? This is very, very annoying. Because now I basically just need to hope that the heavy fort, which actually has only, it had ridiculous damage, won't kill the blue car out of nowhere simply because this decided not to go well. I mean, I can bomb here, but that's absolutely useless. Basically, I need to keep the rest of these in that position so that they will go back. Yeah, they're at 1. Super great. Man, look, I don't want to complain about that, but that's just BS right there. Sure, that should give me a surrender, or not. I'm already getting annoyed here by the RNG. It's just unbelievable. And if I'm gonna bomb this, then obviously... Oh no, they will stay there, I think. Okay, I hope. But it definitely means I cannot use these to kill that. It's just unbelievable. Well, let's at least encircle them so that they won't be able to damage this that much. Man. Wait, you're also out of ammo now. Just look, if they don't retreat now, almost might just as well replay. Because if you cannot get that into supply... yeah, it's useless to try and do anything. They'll probably get wrecked anyway. Okay. Seems like everything is going wrong so far. That's fine. At least they survived so far, and as long as it only cost me prestige a bit, it's not that bad. Okay. The heavy cruiser Blucher is no longer taking fire from the shore batteries. Damage control efforts underway. Counter-flooding is righting the ship. To the pilots who saved our ship, 1,000 tanks. So apparently, even with double move, you cannot move after attacking. So putting that hero on there is actually useless. At least we know now, so I'll ship it to something else. My general, a capture of the Oscarsborg fortress has taken High Command quite by surprise. As a reward for avenging the Blucher, they've arranged the delivery of some experimental rocket artillery. We can purchase them as prototype equipment. Alright, great. That's gonna be useful. Let's drop you guys up here. Alright, let's try to take that. And move as much as possible. This is rough, but that's still just regular terrain. Alright, that's hills. Okay. Attacking these also gives me some prestige or experience, so I don't really mind taking a bit of damage there. Plus on to close events. Okay, nice. They can see everything around this area, but this blocks everything, and these guys are too weak to really do anything. Let's get these guys to 10, and I really have nothing else to do except to do this, but they might still get some experience from it or something. Okay, so up here, let's just repair these now. And start actually trying to kill some of the enemies. So yeah, it come on, kill it. Okay, lucky. This is Helmut Lenz BF 110. I would like to protect it. We're looking okay for now. You need to be on the exact airfield here. And then go up here. So these guys obviously can slaughter enemy air units. Or enemy infantry. Probably not this, but we'll see how it goes actually. Okay. That's generally not that great for the AI. Just like that. As long as these paratroopers don't die either, I'm fine. As I said before, it's mostly about prestige and... Ugh. Yeah. That's until now. Let's see what's up. They have low profile, minus 20% accuracy. That's pretty good. You only deal 1, so definitely let's attack this way. Okay, that obviously did not go as expected. However, it's clear that the Azul infantry has the best shot here at killing the enemy. Oh, they went down there. That is actually good for me. Let's put you in there. You obviously get elites. Then... that kills them instantaneously. Let's gamble that we can kill these. I'll move you in here. Sweet. I think killing the enemy units is probably the best way to go at it. For the moment. And we'll get these guys in due time. Probably easiest to get these guys to surrender here. I don't want to take any risks though. So I'd rather do it like that. Actually don't mind attacking either of them like that. If they repair, that's fine. But let's see if I can finish them off with the bomber. Oh, that's the wrong one. Thought it was Junkers 87, but it turned out just fine. Which is good. Now, I can move the infantry a bit further. Let's do so. I think we're reasonably protected at this spot anyway. I don't see the AI pulling up anything in the immediate future here. So you killed them. Oh, they might not have been able to move because this was the longest distance. I guess they can move after. Huh, okay, that's actually really interesting. So they did get to move afterwards. And because they were so close, they could transport all the way there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but sure. Okay, they did have a unit. Oh, that sucks. Two units even. It's good that they attack with these guys first. I'm gonna take a massive hit. Yeah. Guess I'll have to change the Samuas then. Seriously? They do that much? So 7. They just got extremely lucky? Okay. Like, if you think about it, they should have 7.5 times this, so the average is like 5. But then they did double to kill that. Okay. I guess Helmut Lenz plane is dead. I don't know whether that's related to anything, but I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.